I have a few minutes here to do a little bit of a garden report. This is the sunflower that the squirrel planted. It's coming along good. Peppers, I don't know. I'm getting lots of foliage, but very few peppers set, except for the hot peppers. There's one there. So they might end up going back into the earth boxes next year. Carrots, we shall see. It looks like they're starting to get mature. Now if we come around here, I got to talk about these peas and the way they climbed up the trellis. My pea plants are over 6 feet tall, and we got a good crop off of them this year. I think we're just about done. You can see one little pod there. Moving on inside the trellis, we come to the Juliet tomatoes, my favorite, and we've taken a bunch off already, and you can see they're ripening very quickly, and they're crazy as far as growing. I would say some of them 10, 12 feet long and continuing. Over here we have a climbing cherry tomato that we got from a friend. That's doing quite well. And these we also got from a friend. Last year I grew them, and I thought they were determinate tomatoes, and it turns out this year they're indeterminate, so I don't know what happened. Anyway, we're going to be eating lots of tomatoes, but it's not going to look too cool. Our cucumbers, you can see, are doing quite well. We're going to bear, this is probably the right amount that we're going to do next year with cucumbers too, because it keeps the table supplied and there's not that many extra. We're not into pickling because of our high blood pressure and sodium. I think we're going to double the pea count. And here the cabbages are already harvested. I didn't get around to doing a video of them. We had to take them in a little bit early because the white butterfly showed up early, but the insides, the hearts were in good shape. So, and the lettuce finally bolted, and the radishes were good, so we took that out of here. Here we have something called, what's it called? We had the broccolini. This is Brocco flower, half broccoli crossed with Brocco flower, and it's not exactly a heavy producer. We've got a few heads in there. It tastes great, but I don't know if it's worth the space or not. We got squash growing here. This is my favorite grotto here, the grotto of veggies. More squashes over here. But now, look at the Vortex beans here. Oh, they just hang down, so easy to pick. And over here too. So easy to pick. The vines are really healthy. Back here, we did some yellow beans. We're just about finished. So all in all, it's good. The wood chips, I'm really pleased with. You can see the amount of weeds. And you got Creeping Charlie a little bit in there because you never get rid of Creeping Charlie completely. But I'd say I've spent maybe an hour of a whole season weeding. So it's something that's going to stay. I stuck my finger deep into the wood chips, and it comes out nice and moist, and it smells like the forest floor, just alive with organisms and humus. That really healthy smell. So anyway, this has been quite a pleasing experiment so far. Proof of the pudding is going to be in 4 or 5 years from now to see what kind of shape the soil's in. When I do my amendments, I'm going to do them on the top layer only, so nothing gets dug in anymore. In fact, you don't even take the roots out of, for instance, the cabbage. I left the roots in there to rot too. And the hugelkultur is pretty much done in about 5 years. So that means anything that I'm doing at the top will have had to take over from that. Signing off for now. We'll see what happens later.